Hey everyone, Kane here, and in this video we're gonna talk about Rhino Rampage and how you would be able to improve your score. So the thing is, I recorded this on my phone while I was out, so the quality may be a little bit low, but the thing is, honestly, I've was able to improve my score by well over like 150 million than what I had before. And honestly, this might actually help a few players out as well. So, the first stage that I did this, I had over 200 billion damage. Basically, I didn't even have an event dragon, I don't think. Yeah, I just used my main dragon. I used 8 archers or 10 archers, I'm not entirely sure, but basically full archers. I have buffers. If we can just go back a little. So here I have Solaris. Yeah, this is not, this is just a replay, so I cannot really stop and show you everything. So I have a fire, a Ruby Dragon, rather my main dragon with Aura Blast and stuff like that. I have Yip. I have Solaris, Sizo, Floras, 2 Avalons, I do believe, Sprig, and Grimm's. Now, Grimm's has one of the buffing artifacts, I think Tempering Charm or Lich Key, and I think Sprig has the other one. Now, various of these units have also hero mastery buffs and stuff like that, so even Dragon will do some sort of debuffing or buffing the archers for to do more damage. Now, the main thing in this particular formation is this is the most damage that I have on my field, like a lot, and I do mean a lot of buffs. And because this is my main damage field for this event, you have to have Solaris. So one formation will always be highest damage than the other. At least for a player like me who doesn't have like level 70 gladiators and like a lot of decked out stuff for them, like even tier 10 or so prisms. So I have Solaris and I also have Floras on Solaris. Now, that is sort of important-ish. I'm not sure how well or how much, but it is sort of important for the fact that like the Solaris is gonna survive a couple of seconds more, and potentially making the archers do a little bit more damage. So the archers literally went frontline to do the damage. As you can see, Solaris is tanking. I think he procced invincibility, or not yet, and he started healing. Now he procced invincibility. And as you can see, I did 136 billion. Solaris still alive. I think he still has that invincibility. And he's still not dying. And as you can see, the archers are doing that amount of damage. And Solaris is still not dead. Now Solaris died and the archers survived for a couple of seconds after the gladiator had died. Basically, all of this is dictated by the amount of time that the gladiator will survive. Now, the other thing is prisms. So I've swapped quite a lot of prisms that I didn't do before. So basically, you have to have Guardian, increases attack and health of friendly humanoid units. Then there are a couple more. I have also Fearsome Aura on most of my gladiators in this event, meaning I do believe 3 gladiators have Fearsome Aura, so that is another prism set which I had to readjust. Let's see, tier 10 powder prep, so that is the 3rd prism that I had to readjust. Increases physical damage dealt by deployed units. And then there should be another one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show. Now, I didn't show in this particular replay. I think I'm gonna show in the other ones. There is Arcane Radiant as well, which you can add. That basically makes 4 specific prisms per each stage in Rhino Rampage. So you would need to swap a total of 12 prisms, and all the rest are army attack percent. And that for one event is just freaking crazy, bro. To like literally swap out so much prisms just so you could rank up in such an event. It is really, really crazy. And honestly, as you can see, the gladiator died fairly early and pretty much like the stage. As you can see, I have even two gladiators here. Rufio doesn't really matter. If I press play, one gladiator died. Balrog is gonna die in just a second. Balrog is still alive. Balrog just died, and the next thing that the Rhino will do is basically one-shot all of the archers. Literally all of them. So pretty much, again, dictated by the amount of time your gladiator survives. So as you can see, powder prep, fearsome aura, and I do believe should be arcane radiant. Yeah, as you can see, arcane radiant on one of the heroes. And the last stage is, let's see, god damn it. Last stage is 157 billion. So majority of that really depends on your first and likely the second best stage. So let's see what I have here. So here I have Virion, which is probably one of the second best tanks, at least if you don't have level 70 gladiators, if you don't have like incredibly bulky people, rather heroes which can tank for days and days and days. Basically, your two top tanks become Solaris and Virion with the high damage reduction shield. Then I have some buffs, some debuffs, all that kind of stuff. And I did swap one of the archers for the Worm. Now I do believe this is important because I did this particular fight without the Worm, and I didn't really score a lot of damage. Like, I didn't really score a lot of damage without the Worm. So basically, it depends how many buffs you have on your field. If you don't have enough buffs, as on the first stage where you have like a ton of them, then on stage 2 and stage 3, or rather formation 2 and 3, you will require to swap out one of the archers for the Worm for additional buffing. So, as you can see, the damage is still going. You have Virion surviving, barely even taking any damage. And eventually he's gonna start taking a little bit more. As you can see, the damage was increasing. He started taking a little bit more damage because like even the healing wasn't enough, the shielding wasn't enough, and he just got one-shotted almost. And as you can see, like once the shield pops, right, let's just showcase, should be right about now the shield will pop. Okay, he's still full HP, and as you can see, he literally got 100 to 0. Then we have like the dragon 2-second invincibility. He healed and he got eaten alive, and literally all of the archers just one shot right after that. That's pretty much what this event is. If the gladiator in the front dies, basically all of the other archers just get deleted. And pretty much that's how this event is played. Basically, you have to swap so many prisms, you have to adjust so much for a chance to win like friggin' 300 to 800 Linari. Now the thing is, I didn't really manage to actually win 800 Linari because I had 17 million core in my realm, but I did manage to actually get rank 2 with 485 million, I think. I'm gonna show in just a second when I leave the window. 482. And honestly, majority of the time, I was doing like 300 billion, 330 or something like that. So after swapping the prisms around, I actually managed to get close to 500 billion, which in my own personal like experience in this event where I literally made just garbage formations, this kind of damage just means that basically this event just depends on proper placement, proper use of your heroes as well as archers, and of course a lot, and I do mean a lot of swapping in terms of your prisms. So this event is kind of dependent on how many true prisms you have. So for example, as you can see, I was using 3, and I do mean 3 fearsome auras. That means 3 true rubies. So you have Guardian, right? If you would use Guardian on each and single stage, you would need 3 true emeralds as well. So I don't think I used Guardian in all 3 of them, so that's something that I need to think about for the next one as well. But that is a lot, and I do mean a lot of swapping. So yeah, this event is probably one of the worst ones that I could actually I don't know, talk about, make formations about, because literally, like, you require more than 1 hour, maybe 2 hours to set up, and probably swapping back is like the worst part of it. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you learned something new, hopefully you enjoyed it. Take care, guys, and stay safe out there.